Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here in Milton Keynes to try out a Premier Inn. This is quite a new one, good looking building from the outside, and it's even got a bar and block restaurant, so we're going to try out both dinner and breakfast. So let's go check in and check it out.
Yo, Itsajackslife, back to back to this roll. From first class flights to that budget hotel. Planes, trains, tourist games, we're on the move. Dropping reviews, making travel smooth. Sky high vibes, tracks down low. Jet set living everywhere we go. Hit subscribe, take the journey, don't wait. Itsajackslife, adventure's great.
Looks like we're on the first floor. Floor 1. It's a nice entrance, but then we go first floor to reception. So we're on the 7th floor. What do you have to scan?
Doors closing.
Press. Lovely. So there is a self check-in. I can never do those and I made a mistake, but there are two girls on the desk as well to help, so all checked in on the 7th floor, so should get a good view. And here we are, 712. And the purple tinge of Premier Inn. It's almost like you're in some sort of adult boudoir. It's quite nice though. Good sized room. So let's turn a few more lights on. Is that just the bathroom? We'll do that one after that one. Lovely. So as we come in, we have this sort of porch area. So big space here. Presumably put your suitcases, hang your coats up here. You got a nice big mirror, hairdryer. Lovely. Place to put your bag, some extra bedding up top, and then a big mirror in front and a little drawer. What's in the drawer? Just some rubbish, piece of plaster. Nice. Then you've got your desk area, very nicely themed with purple things everywhere. Lights on here. Dun-dun, dun-dun. Don't know why that won't work. Kettle. Okay, that light doesn't work, not a problem. You've got a HDMI port, so that's quite useful. I suppose if you want to put Netflix on, or those sort of plug your laptop in. Some plug sockets, and then tea and coffee facilities. Glass cups, mugs, a bit dusty, but not bad. Then we got your teas, milk coffees. How's the kettle? Bit lime scaly around the sides. It's actually better inside than it is on the outside. And then just a little bin under your desk. More purple on the carpets as we are Premier Inn. So what sort of view have we got? So we're on the 7th floor out of 9. And a mixed bag, shall we say. So car park, a little tree-lined boulevard, which is quite nice, but then just sort of like a waste ground with parking. Wonder what that parking is for. Maybe they plan to build something that literally just walked past a zombie on the way to the hotel, and there was a restaurant all closed. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, bit of a barren wasteland, but green. It's not too bad. Then we got the, is this a chaise lounge? Kind of just looks like another bed. I think you can have it as another little bed or kid's bed with a big gladiator style pillow. You have walls with that. Bed, good sized double, Probably looking at a king. A few marks on it. Should we give it a bit of an inspection? Mattress encasements and toppers. Yeah, bed's going to be fine here, isn't it? Pop that back. Like the big headboard. This is fun. More purple, adult themed lighting. Funky pictures if you like abstract flowers. Obviously either side of the bed is plug sockets and USB ports, which is quite useful these days. And it is a bathroom. Is pretty nice. Nicely tiled. And in the central featured wall. Bath's actually quite a decent size for a hotel. Sometimes they put those little tiny ones in, but actually quite decent. Big shower head over, one of these sort of rain full shower scenarios. This is missing. That's a shame. And the plug is also off the thing, but very minor points. What have we got? Bayliss and Harding elements. More here, same flavour. Sink, mixer tap over, toilet has been scraped a few times, but clean. And then the only disappointing thing really is the toilet paper dispenser is a little cheap, but overall pretty decent. And obviously a nice big mirror too. Excellent additional feature to the room is a bottle opener on the side of the desk. Really, the bin should be there, shouldn't it really? And you just crack and fall straight in. That's an oversight. Maybe I'll move it for them. So we go, as you can see, the room is pretty nice, as you would expect from the UK's favourite budget hotel. It's time to go get some food. So let's go check out the Bar Block Steakhouse. Come on, let's go. Right, so just back from dinner. The restaurant downstairs is actually really nice. It feels like a proper restaurant, not just a hotel restaurant, if that makes sense. It feels like you could actually turn up here and have some food even if you're not staying in the hotel. I went for the 8-ounce rump steak with chips. It doesn't actually come with anything other than chips and a weird little salsify garnish, which is unusual for a steak in my opinion. You have to pay £2.50 extra for a small pot of peppercorn sauce. The quality of the steak is pretty good. It was cooked, I asked for it medium. I think it came out more medium rare, but that's okay because the quality of steak was actually quite nice. So that's all good, full of flavour. It was, however, slightly incorrectly cooked, if I'm being really strict. It was cooked more than one side than the other, but overall it was pretty good. Chips were good. Overall, nice experience of the hotel. Now we're going to go get some sleep, see how the bed is, and check out breakfast in the morning. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Morning everyone. So as you would expect, I had a decent night's sleep here in Premier Inn. Their beds, in my opinion, are still the best in budget hotels. The only real issue I had was the aircon was very, very weak. It was quite a warm night last night, and you can only turn it down to 19 degrees, and even with a maximum fan, it just trickled out very slowly. So after an hour or two, the room was finally cool enough and I did get some sleep, and it was fine from then on, but it did take a while to cool down. So minor bad point, but overall a lovely night. Right, let's go check out breakfast. So breakfast was a buffet style breakfast, offering a selection of continental and traditional full English. Started off getting an apple juice, and then had a little browse round. There's all sorts of muffins and croissants and cakes and pancakes. I went for the traditional full English, as you can see. The sausage was particularly good and the black pudding was very tasty as well. I was actually probably more impressed with breakfast than I was with the steak the night before. Maybe it was just the chef that was on. Either way, I thoroughly enjoyed my stay here at Premier Inn. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.